Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. And the Patriots got home. They dropped him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Taking a look at that scoreboard, and you just can't backwards. If you're going to close this gap, you've got to stay on schedule. I've had a hard time doing so with a double-digit deficit.
Trying again following the sack. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Near the sideline, Waddle's got it. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Getting out to his left. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yep, Brock, I think he safely got that 1st down before the hit.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Here we go, 2nd and very long. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Throwing now from the gun. That one's complete, right side.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Defense just needs to hold them short. It's 4th and 7. They motion the tight end over. Trying to throw here out of the gun. And they won't do it. That falls incomplete on 4th down.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Throwing it to start this drive. Gets everything he has under this throw. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. That one vehemently swatted away. And now it's 2nd down.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Running back sent in motion. Throwing once again on 2nd and 10. Buys time, rolling right. He's taken down. The Dolphins rush gets home. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
3rd and long for him here. That's caught for the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 27 on the play. And that's a New England 1st down. He'll look to throw. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Dropping back to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. Back to throw on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he's into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots push their lead further to start the half. Now they'll try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Patriots grow their lead yet again. Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20. They're out and set. 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. With third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. From the 28. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. So a good challenge by Mike McDaniel as the officials change the call on the field. To the air now on 1st and 10. Chased out to his right. Catch is made down the right sideline. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
All right, all set up now, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. That's cut at the 4. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. The Dolphins have it to begin the 4th, and this game, it has been a nightmare for them. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They send the tight end in motion. From the red zone now. And in for the Miami touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
On is Moody for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins make it an 18-point game.
Dolphins 17.
Down by 3 scores, their hand is forced. They're going to try the onside kick here. And no luck, the Patriots are there to recover. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point of the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
Airing it out to start this drive. Rolling left, buying some time. He can run it. And he'll head out of bounds at the opponent's 35. Give him 13 on that play. And the Patriots will have a first down. They're set up at the 35 now. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
My goodness, was that some kind of speed off the edge. There's only a handful of tackles in this league that have the lateral movement to stay in front of an end like that. It may be time for this quarterback to start mixing up his cadence, his count, certainly making sure this defensive end can't get off the way that he has.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So they're left facing 3rd and long. He'll throw it. Got his target, it's Baker. And he eats a huge hit as he tries for the marker. Almost nothing after the catch that time, Brock. It's going to be 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And the hit stuffs him cold. Wow, he maybe got back to the line. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on downs.
These 4th down runs, it's all about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across, but that defense was having none of it. Now they get themselves off the field.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Back now, pressure on its way. Dumps it off to his running back. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility, get outside the pocket, and find that open man.
2nd and 3 now. From the 36. Forced out to his right. On target to Waddle. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Throwing from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Complete out to the right. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down. They send a man in motion. Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. Dump off, caught by his back. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Motioning the tight end now. 2nd and 3. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away. That makes it second down.
The trajectory of that ball changes while it's in flight. I'll tell you this, Kate, on shorter throws, these receivers are so good to adjust, can still bring it in. But over a long distance, a tip like that alters the course of the ball, and it sure makes it tough to adjust in time.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Oh, saw some movement there. That's going to cost them 5. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. So things getting a bit tougher following that penalty. We've got 2nd and 15. Throwing now off play action. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Dolphins hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. Third and 4 coming up now. Now they'll throw out of the gun. He has the first over the middle. And he moves the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good
adjusted I tried to do.
Nice find there to continue the series.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. First down from the red zone. This throw is cupped. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running. Still sticking with the passing game. The back's got it. Touchdown, Miami. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
On is Moody for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins make it an 11-point ball game.
Dolphins 24.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchdown.
Could be hot. Because he only scored one time. I was like, bro, because I was trying to feed it to him. I was going,
First and 10 now from the 30. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time.
Hey.
Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front
Every
of you.
time I jump on
This
the
defense is going to have to stay
Yeah.
vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up third down.
That's a nice job by the defense, Kate, to actually use the 12th defender, and that is the sideline. That throw didn't give the receiver enough real estate to establish possession, and the defense understanding how to use the boundary.
They put a receiver in motion right. Got a man, it's Thomas. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Timeout taken by the defense, their second. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Offense going for it here, 4th and 5. Back to throw, needing a first. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Dolphins get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. The 4th down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks up the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but that little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw it.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Hits his running back. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
Second and 4. He's on the move. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final timeout here. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Throwing now. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Miami. Now looking to throw. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And they get him down after a quality pickup to about the 36. The timeout arrives with just 3 seconds remaining in this game, so we've got 1 more snap coming up. This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest. One final shot here. Complete beyond the marker. And they can't jump to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. So this is a win for the Patriots. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. The Patriots emerge as winners, as with that, we'll sign off from New England.